Black Politicians TV, man. Who we got with us today?
It's Gilmore from Gilmore's Credit Service.
How you doing today, my black brother?
I'm good.
So, man, who influenced you to be the man you are today?
My mom and my grandma.
So, what's one thing? I know you like to eat. So, what's one thing that like they made for you that like is one of your favorite meals?
Chicken and pastry.
It cornbread with the chicken and pastry, or just chicken and pastry?
I need them biscuits.
He said, "I need the business." So, like, how old you when you first like had your first child, bro?
Man, I was 17, 18, still in school. Had 3 kids at once.
So, how did that affect like your mindset?
I had to drop out of school and get that bag, man. Had to go to work. Got down 18 working in the chicken plant.
So, when you had 3 kids at one time, like, what could you say? Would that be like one of the things about being like a black man? Or what would you say one of the hardest things about being a black man?
Being a father without having a father. So, it's hard out here.
Definitely. So, what is the difference between personal credit and business credit?
With your personal credit, it's everything that you do. With your business credit, you can write off everything. You can't write off, your personal credit. So when you get a business, like your phone, them trucks, them houses, you can pay yourself, man. It's a different side of everything, business wise. But you gotta fix your personal credit first before you focus on business, because before you get business credit built, they pulling off your personal credit.
So, how do I know the difference between my personal and business credit?
Because all right, when you playing with your personal, you got Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. When you pulling from your business, you got everything else. So all right, you got Wells Fargo and everything. Everybody else want to be, that's your corporate. So when you're dealing with these credit unions, they more focus on your personal credit.
So, do you feel like the PPP move was a bad move if I didn't have no business credit or no business and I did the PPP loan? Do you feel like that was a bad move?
Yeah, that's a bad move because you can fix your credit in 5 months and get the same loan from the bank that you did with the PPP.
So, do you think the pandemic maybe like scared people when it came to like financial literacy?
They just lacked the information and was misled.
What's like one of the most important things about financial literacy?
Man, money management. You gonna see stuff you never seen. You're gonna have access to information you never had, and you gotta maintain it all. You gotta know how to handle it.
So, like, is it easier to save when you have money, or is it like what is money management? Because it's like always easier to tithe or give or save when you have 100, but off $1 you can't tell me to save 50 cents.
It's easier to save when you broke because you don't want to be all the way broke. But when you up, you gotta just stay down and learn how to manage it. Invest it somewhere to make it some more money.
So why do like broke people like always like have poor money management? If you say it's easier to manage money like when you're broke, like how come people can't manage it when they're broke?
When you got assets or when you get money, the first thing that comes to your head is you want to spend it. Before you even get the money or you even make the money, you already thinking about what you can buy. But when I make the money, I'm thinking about where I can invest
So did your money management come from like having 3 kids all in one day?
it. Really. Yeah, man. Hey, 3 kids, man, 3 different moms, man. I had to make sure I could show up and be a father, man.
Definitely, man. So like, why do people feel like they need to have a LLC? Like everybody be like, man, I need to get me LLC, LLC this, LLC that. Why do people feel like they need an LLC?
Everybody feel like that because it's what social media telling them to do. Me personally, I mean, LLC is cool because I can write everything out. I can structure my business. I can do this. I can do that. But I will more focus on my personal credit before I even focus on the LLC, because when you deal with your personal credit, it's going to teach you stuff you never been taught before. How can you run a business if you can't handle, your personal stuff in life first?
Definitely, bro. So like, speaking of like trying to be business savvy and also making sure that your personal life is aligned, would you? Well, and I'm not gonna say like would you, but like, what's your like take on child support? Is child support a scam?
And it's a scam, man. It's something that I feel like mothers and fathers should come to an agreement on something. You feel me? Like, I mean, how can you go to jail because you broke? You feel me? Like, I just don't understand that. And then just, all right, you supposed to give me time. If I'm in jail, how can I pay child support?
So like, how do you feel about like people like getting locked up and get out and still can't be like a person of society? Like, what is the credit looking like for somebody that's getting out of prison? Do they have perfect credit? Like, do they got bad credit? Can they get a business loan coming straight out of prison? Like, what's that situation looking like?
So you ain't getting no personal or no business loan when you getting out.
Sheesh.
No credit is the same thing as bad credit. But if you fresh, if you watching this and you fresh out of jail, come holler at me. I'll fix your credit for free.
Definitely. So let's talk more about like your credit services, man. What are some ways to boost your credit?
Man, you got credit builders. So first off, before you even do credit building, you want to start with your personal information. You want to make sure your phone number, your address, your employer, just your name, period, is accurate. These credit builders, you got Self, you got Credit Strong, you got Kickoff. These is all credit builders. In life, you can't get nothing if you don't got no money on your credit. So it's important that you focus on certain stuff. You structure certain things on your credit report. Like I notice everybody chasing the score. You can't chase the score. You got to chase the profile because at the end of the day, you know, I can have a 600 credit score and somebody can have an 800 credit score. But just because I got money on my credit and I got these credit builders, I got paid off accounts. Meanwhile, he got a Discord and he just got mommy and daddy trade lines. They gonna give me the loan first before they give it to him because I'm actually showing what I can get done.
So, bro, like you're like very business savvy, and you clean up your image, bro. So I want to ask you, bro, like how did Kings Learning Center help you, bro?
Man, we was wild, man. It just taught me it taught me how to control my anger, how to carry myself. Like just think before you do. Most of the time back in the day, well, we come from the south side, we come from Fort Worth, so it's just like we get mad, we don't care. So it's just it taught us structure, like how to grow as a man. You know, like basically sit down and talk. It's hard to vent. That's basically what they taught us.
So how easy is it to handle business when you get in these rooms with these people, like when you come from the streets?
It's hard, it's challenging because I noticed in life people hold on to the old image. So you have to constantly remind them that you are willing to grow, you are willing to do this. You got to show them, don't let nobody overstep you. But then again, you have to carry business as business. When you doing business, don't let your feelings get involved right then. Just get it done.
So did you go to college?
Nah,
So you didn't go to college, but I need you to tell me one thing, bro. How can I get my student loans removed? For all the people that went to college, this is like, like how can I get those student loans removed? Biden ain't doing nothing, bro.
man, in certain ways you don't want to go about it. Most of the time I tell people when you trying to get anything removed, not even student loans, find inaccuracies. Find something that's reporting on one that's not reporting on the other one. There's different ways to challenge it. So many people they just impatient. Y'all be trying to like apply for credit sweeps, but then when you do the credit sweep, yeah, the student loan got removed. You feel me? I'd rather you do it the right way and the process take a little bit longer and you pay a little bit more money and it's done safely. You don't have to worry about it coming back.
Thanks, bro. So how important is credit, like as a black man in his own household? Like, what are some of the things like a black man need to know in his household, like with credit?
I want y'all to hear this real good. So, as a black man in a household, think about it. When you go to bed at night, it's important that you know, all right, if my job fire me in the morning, I can go to the bank and I can apply for a loan. If my car break down tomorrow, guess what? I can go to the bank. I can get a loan without worrying about a credit check. If I got a plan, I can go to the bank. It's important, everything. If you go look into your credit karma, your experience, your credit IQ, your annual credit report, guess what? Your employer is on there in your soft pull. So everything is revolving around credit, your insurance, everything, credit cards, personal loans, business loans. everything. You need credit for everything.
So say if I got 25 racks in cash, right? And I don't want to go get this new car. I don't want to get new jewelry. I want to come to you to tell me some ways to triple my money in my neighborhood, or you tell me some things to invest in. I'm coming to you with 25 racks.
You don't have to come to me with 25 racks. Why are you using your money when you can use the bank money or other people money? So say you feel me? Say you got 25 racks, but you got credit. You go get them same 25 racks from the bank, use their money because say you lack the information. You feel me? If you mess up your 25 racks, your money gone. But if you mess up the bank money, all you gotta do is pay them a certain amount of money a month, but you got that 25 racks to learn from your mistakes and refix it. And all you gotta do is satisfy the bank every month. And now, you tripling your cash.
So let's just say my 25 racks is street money. I don't got a bank account. I got cash app. Like, what should I do? What is my first step?
I would go open up a bank account. I would find somebody in my family that has a bank account, and highly recommend a credit union and that.
So what are ways for me to not get flagged? If that's okay for you to say, like what is a way for me not to get flagged? Now are we talking in the mind? This I got 25 rats in illegal money. I got my bank account. How much should I put in there?
$9,999.
so so, bro, like, what made you be so like credit savvy and like I know like you say the kids or like this and that, but like somebody talked to you, bro. Somebody put something in your head. You watched the YouTuber or something clicked on you with something. And you said, "Yo, this is what I'm doing," and I'm gonna show people that I'm gonna take it to the maximum level. Like, what was that situation like?
And growing up, staying in the projects, having friends that stayed in the suburbs, the nice cars, you just wanting a different life. When you got kids, your mindset change. You know, just actually seeing the better houses, seeing the better life. It's just, when we try to do it as black folks, growing up, or don't get a credit card, it's a scam, or, your family not talking about credit with you. So as I'm learning it, I'm like, damn, like, this a whole different life. I can go broke today and wake up and have the fun. I can lose my car today and be in another car by tomorrow. Like, just imagine that feeling of you knowing you got the credit and you can liquidate it anywhere to make you more money.
And what a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but what I personally feel, in my opinion, is that back in the day, our parents didn't know shit about credit. They just knew when their credit was fucked up, they can use ours.
Yeah, yeah.
So like,
So that's another thing, when I'm growing up and I'm looking at my credit, hey,
Time Warner Cable.
yeah, that was the first thing on there. You feel me? So it's just like, damn. But hey, now look at it. I'm 25. I'm teaching my mama how to, I'm breaking generational curses and introducing my family into credit.
So like, how is that now? Like, did it take for like success stories for people to start taking you serious as a black man in your community? Because you could have been rapping, you could have been thugging, you could have been trapping. You showing niggas how to boost their credit. Like,
I mean,
when did people gravitate towards you?
when I changed my image, like you said, I went from thugging, hanging on the block all day to being at cookouts with the white folks, staying in the suburbs, driving the vehicle I want, not a vehicle that the dealership or the salesman tell me that I can afford. So, like when people start seeing stuff like that, now they interested, they want to know how they can do it. I think that's really the first important thing with credit. You have to be able to show them what you're telling them. You can't just be like, I fix credit and not have no result, not, have certain things because you can't tell somebody, oh yeah, I can get you 25,000, but I ain't never got, not even $1,000 from the bank.
Mm. So is credit and real estate first cousins or they brothers and sisters? Like, how close is credit and real estate?
I would say they first cousins, only because, with real estate, it's certain ways you can go about it. you still gonna need your credit. You know, anything you do is gonna revolve around you fixing your credit first. You know, when you go to the bank and you ain't got credit and they run your credit report, they don't even want to talk to you no more. They just want to tell you to enjoy your day. And that's a crazy feeling.
Mm. So man, just a little touch on your personal life, man. What you like to eat? Like I know you said like your mom, your grandma, they made them dumplings. You know, oh no, chicken and praise you. Got me thinking about dumplings. I mean, I think it's the same. No, it ain't the same thing. They made totally different. Y'all ain't gotta. You feel me? But like, what's your favorite? Like, what you like to eat, bro?
I eat steak. You know, I basically just wake up and eat what I want every day.
Like, how you like your steak cooked though? You a medium rare type, medium, or you a
This shit just gotta be chewy. I can't eat no red steak
see? But when you going out with these people and with these business people, getting a well done steak can make you look bad in the business world.
or a lot.
Look, you know they be like, this thing got well done. Oh, case closed. And you know how that is though. Like they be wanting mediums and medium rare. I guess because I don't know, man. It's weird because they say like well done make you look like unbusiness savvy. You ever heard that though? Like it's just crazy. So like, man, what is one thing that you want for your kids, bro?
A better life. You know, I feel like growing up in the hood, we was misled. You know, we was taught certain stuff. You know, we basically was taught survival. I just want my kids to grow up and have an easy life, focus on school. They shouldn't go to school and focus on, oh, what we gonna eat tonight, or you know, like got to go outside and you know, basically be scared. So you know, that's my goal.
Yeah, bro. I really feel like I don't know what happened in the generation before us with like people chasing their dreams or anything, but a lot of people got scared, bro. A lot of people got cold feet. People were scared to leave their hometown and everything. Like that put us in situations that we don't even know that we in. You know what I'm saying? But us in this generation. But you gotta think about it. Like your pops probably would have never did credit. Probably would never touch that stuff type of stuff. You know. So like you doing stuff and like this new generation, we doing stuff that like our parents never taught us, bro. And then we get to teach it to our kids, man. Like, so like, what's the biggest purchase you gonna make for mom, bro? When you get that stupid check, what's the biggest purchase you gonna make for mom, bro? Cause I know you probably just do a little gifts here and there, but what's that stupid purchase that you like? This coming, mom, and she gonna hold you to this too.
I feel like everybody buy their mom a house, but I'm really focused on. I want to buy my mom a house, you know, because that house it's not promised. You feel me? I'm more on some generational wealth. You feel me? I'd rather help my mama start a business with that big check and just be the bank behind it.
hmm So with generation wealth, um, and we could pass. I'm just asking a question. Like, do all your kids got your last name?
Nah, I got two kids that don't got my last name.
Okay. So, but you understand like how all
Yeah.
that be going
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. So yeah, bro. Like, I really appreciate you for coming through though, bro. And like, what's some of the things that you feel like I ain't touch on when it comes to credit or your business, like as a like whole entity, bro?
It's a lot. Like I could tell these people. And one thing I noticed on a recent post I made about the podcast was y'all got late payments, but what y'all don't know is y'all don't have to have late payments. You can call the creditor, can I speak to your supervisor, and then, hey, my check gonna be late this week, or I had unexpected expenses. Can I switch my due date? The supervisor, you know, they gonna give you a few, you know, passes before they start telling you no. Boom, take that. You feel me? A lot of people just be, you know, black people was fucking. I'm late. You
Mm-hmm.
know, shit like that. You can't do that. You know, payment history is the number one thing in credit that you have to have money on your credit, whether it's $20 or $20,000. That's all they want to see is that you can agree to the terms that you paid. You know, first thing, change your mindset, fix your mindset. You know, hey, start being patient. You know, it's a lot of stuff. It's a whole different life. You know, if people just, you know, all right, Reese, I'm gonna pay and I'm gonna just sit back. That's all I need. One thing about my business is I teach you the information as we go. So when we're done fixing your credit, me and my credit team, you good. You know, you safe. Your money is in good hands. I show you the letters. I show you how to communicate with the creditors, the credit bureaus, the lenders. I'm basically doing it for you, but you're learning as we go.
So I do have a question that came from like commenters and people that wanted, I'm just
Yeah.
trying a new thing, but and so the question that I picked out, it people wanted to know, would you be willing to learn a different language since you are in the credit business, and like would you be in what language like would you be willing to learn? Because that'll probably
I
knock.
already started learning
Oh,
Spanish.
okay, okay.
So one thing I noticed was one thing about the blacks, we don't stick together.
Mm,
One thing about the Hispanics, they stick together. They always thinking about their next house they want to build. They always thinking about, their next car they want to buy or that next business, they want to get rolling in. So that's one thing that I said I was going to learn this year is Spanish just to get my business more out.
thanks. So how are you using like Duolingo or any Spanish apps? You doing Rosetta like?
I'm paying for classes.
Oh, see, you taking it out.
Yeah.
You take. Oh yeah. You said this ain't no app. I'm here for classes.
Yeah.
Like, what's one thing, man, you want to tell the youth out there that say, like, man, Reese ain't from Southside 41, bro. He ain't go up in the projects, bro. He ain't go to Keys, bro. Man, he ain't never get in no fight, bro. Man, he probably went to private school, and that's how he stayed at servers. Man, he can't name one project he actually from, bro. Like, what's one thing you could tell the youth, bro? Because on my channel, Black Politics TV, I like it's for people to like it's for the older group. I ain't calling you old because you still young, but just saying, bro, you pretty much 40 in the mind. But like you giving it's to give the young people game, bro. Even the young black community in the game, South side, East side, whatever. You feel me? So I just want to know, bro, like what's some things you could tell the young niggas? They don't think you from the streets. You feel me? Look, I'm just toying with you, but
Yeah. But everything you see ain't good. Like people can have the nicest car and be struggling. People can have the biggest house and their bills late. So just stay down, wait your turn. When it comes, it's gonna come. God gonna tell you when it's your time, and you do what you need to do. But you make sure till it comes that you gain all the information you can because certain when you start winning and stuff start coming your way, certain people start coming around. I always knew you was gonna make it. I always knew this was gonna happen.
yeah.
You feel me? Like think about it. Like life good right now. I'm a supervisor at work. You feel me? I come from the projects. I'm talking about sleeping on the floor with my brother, eating noodles every day, to being 25, staying in the suburbs. All my kids got their own rooms. Like, you feel me? Just wait your turn. It's all gonna play out.
Mm. So, bro, like, do you believe in God, or are you in a church, or is that too much? I was just asking.
I believe in God. It was certain days I needed him and he showed up.
Okay, okay. Cause, bro, you sound like it just sound like you be heavily in the Bible, bro. You got your head on straight, bro, and like you feel me. You my cousin, bro. So
Mm-hmm.
I seen you, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. And the man you are today, bro. You wasn't like nobody could have told you as a child at King's adolescent, growing anywhere. Nobody could have told you that you would be that man that you are today. You created this person, bro. Like niggas gotta give you your flowers. You created this person because you see in a parallel universe of what you could have been, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. You could have been that top street nigga. You feel me? 1,000 bricks. Like you feel me? but you showing niggas how to fix their credit, and you a black man, bro. And that's what people don't understand about this whole situation and why this is so important. Because 20 years from now, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas gonna hate nigga a year from now. Niggas gonna hate that they ain't take advantage of your opportunities because you're not gonna always be tangible. You're
Mm-hmm.
not gonna always be able to pick up those calls, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your business only going up. It's never going in the red. So
Right.
like, so niggas gotta appreciate what we got right here. It's a real gem, bro. A real black man, our age, just teaching y'all and showing y'all about credit, bro. Like,
I feel like, people at the end of the day, like people still misled. It's just like, all right, think about it's tax time. As soon as when people get that money, they ain't even think about fixing their
and some
credit.
people
Cause
getting 6 racks.
yeah, I got the money right then. I want this car. You feel me?
Some niggas getting 10 racks, 12 racks,
And
20
you know
racks,
shit.
and they ain't gonna hit you up.
Before the government can get them 10 racks, I call the bank in the morning and get them same 10 racks that they're waiting on. So it's just, start thinking for right now. What right now can get you and start thinking for later on. You know, Hey, get your life insurance right, fix your credit, man. Like drink your water, stay, do what's needed in the world. Living for right now, cool, but what you gonna do later on? When you older, you can't move around like that. You seeing now, wishing life was different back then. It's always when you see the old heads, what's the number one thing they say?
Boy, I used to play on that football team. Like nigga, you don't now. You
nah,
see, you just
nah.
like,
Hey, y'all, but you feel me? Like,
yeah.
man, I was on then. Now look at them. You feel me? Like I'm on now, and I'm gonna be on later. I'm just playing my role, doing what's best for me. I ain't out here trying to. You feel me? You can go get my dream car right now. Guess what? When it's meant for me to have it, I'ma have it. You feel me? Like play your role, take your time, man. Do it correctly. I ain't trying to take no steps back. Rush.
So if I was a single mother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I had 4 kids.
Yeah.
I'm staying in the PJs. I know when tax time. I know when my taxes hit in February. On that Truist card, that Cash App card, or that Chime card, it's
Yeah.
gonna be about 15 or 20 racks.
Mm-hmm.
What should I do from that moment on? Coming from Gilmore Credit Services, what should I do?
I mean, it's hard to buy your kids. You feel me? But if I got 20,000 or I got 15,000, 10,000, I'm gonna take some of that money. I'm gonna go holler at a credit union. I'm gonna go to the courthouse and buy some land. One thing about land I noticed was, it don't go down. It can only go up. And invest that money, liquidate that money, let that money make some more money for you. Like the clothes, the shoes, all that's nice. But when you take that stuff off, who are you? You feel me? Like what do you have without that? You feel me? So it just use that. You shouldn't have to. Tax time shouldn't be like a break. It should be more of a chance to get caught up or get ahead. Like it's all about what you gonna do.
And that's where like we were talking about like money management and everything because statistically speaking, bro, like everybody gonna do the same. You see the same post, and it's gonna happen to people every year the same way. That money gone by April.
Yeah, you gonna
So
see. You gonna see the same cars on the side of the
like,
highway.
they do it every year. The same cars go back on the lot. So I'm just like, so niggas need to holler at you as soon as they get that bread.
Yeah.
And
I got the best prices around the city, and I'm getting results. Like think about it, I've been doing credit 3 years, and I ain't got one bad review yet. Can't nobody say, "Oh, Tyree scammed me," or "I didn't get my results." Think about it. Think about this. I'm charging you $250 to fix your credit. If you don't see results in 45 days, I'm giving you your money back.
mm. And do you want to say that one more time for it, bro? Because I don't know if they caught that part,
I've been
bro.
doing credit 3 years. If can't nobody out here say, "Oh, Tyree scammed me," or "I didn't get my results." I'm charging you $250 to fix your credit. If you don't see results in 45 days, I'll send you your money back, all of it.
And if you got Cash App, he'll send you back 252. So just in case the bread to come back on, and then it'll go back on the Cash App.
Oh
See,
God, but
bro. So does that hurt like the business, like locally or like in your region when you got the niggas out here that's doing the scamming and bullshitting on people credit just for a few hundred, and you really out here LLC'd up, real out here professional teamed up, and niggas out here diluting the. You feel me?
yeah, it makes people give up, because when you giving these people these motivational statuses and all that, and you doing this, they really taking that to heart. You got some people that really want to change their situation, that's really focused, that's really wanting to give their kids or the best life that they can give them. So just imagine, that 250 could be their last, but them knowing, all right, if I fix my credit, I can change my situation. Some people, man, you get that money, you got to think about it. When, all right, so say you signed up for credit. Here go a gem right here. When you sign up for credit, you got to understand, all right, you just paid me. So I got 30 days to get your stuff together. The bank got 30 days, to respond, you know. So the bureaus, all that, everything takes time. It's just you have to be patient. You have to know, like, all right, my money in good hands. So I feel like when you're doing credit repair, no question is done.
Are you willing to be a mentor, like to like a young 15, 16-year-old little Tyree? Like you see the same look, like say you at a basketball game or something, a little shootout game or something. Like, are you willing to like embrace? Because we already got our own kids,
Yeah,
so we in our own cousins and
yeah,
family. So
yeah.
sometimes we feel like we shouldn't have to. But are you willing to embrace a young little dude and like put him under your wing to put him in the position that you in right now? Like, you know what I mean?
I actually got like 3 young dudes under my wing right now.
Good.
I'm showing them credit. I make sure they got everything they need for school. And then, I always do like giveaways. I'm always sponsoring a child. I'm always, pulling up and just, doing what I need to do out here.
Man, Black Politics TV, bro. We got Gilmore Credit Services, bro. Is there anybody or anything that you felt like we didn't touch on, or like because I don't want to go too deep because you got to come back and back because we got to touch on some.
Yeah, we most definitely got a part two coming soon.
Man,
This is
yeah.
just to get everybody understanding of what's going on. Let everybody understand me and what I'm more focused on. Get more credit service, man.
And like, bro, like one more last thing before we go, bro. Like, what is some hideous credit that you seen, and what did you turn it to? What's I'm talking about poor. Like, what's the hideous credit you ever seen, and what did Gilmore Services credit service turn it to?
I had somebody start with a force line, and recently, um, November, they getting ready to go into the 800 club.
Hey, Black Politics TV, bro. Give us we go.